Welcome to my channel. So I'm Melissa. This is my basement grocery store. So I am going to do the Three Rivers Homestead Challenge. I did it last year and the year before. So the year before I wasn't documenting anything on YouTube, nothing like that. It was kind of to see if we could, and we went like 2 weeks. Last year we did it and we did not make it through the whole month. We ended up going like almost the whole month, but not quite the whole month. So this year, our main focus is going to be on our freezer. And yes, it looks like we have a lot. And I do have a pantry tour on here, and you can see where I go into depth of everything. My water furnace kicked on. But I'll talk louder, sorry. So I go into depth with everything on that. I do want to focus on our freezer because we have another beef cow that we are going to be slaughtering. And so I need the room in the freezers. We have one of the really large chest freezers, and then we have a smaller chest freezer that are both full. We do have a stand-up freezer that is empty, and then I have a freezer refrigerator down here that is empty. And we've been focusing on keeping those empty. The freezer outside, I did only my tomatoes in it this year. I wasn't able to grow a lot of them, but I did pick them up at an Amish produce auction. And so we used that. And then when I had time to can them, I went through the freezer and did that. So our focus is going to be mainly on the freezer and the meats. And then we'll add some to this. So we'll try to take a lot out of here. But a lot of this stuff actually goes with the stuff in the freezer. I don't do a lot of pressure canning. I'm kind of new to pressure canning. I've been doing it for a few years, but it's mostly just green beans that I do, nothing else. So this year I've done these were not in my pantry tour because I just actually did them over the Christmas holiday, but I did 2 turkeys that I broke down. And so I've got 6 jars of turkey, and then I've got ham and turkey, potatoes and turkey. And then I did a bunch of jars of just potatoes. And then I also did ham and potatoes. And the ham was left over from our Christmas hammer. And the turkeys were, my work gives out turkeys for Christmas. And then we also were gifted another one. So I broke those down and I canned them. I do have one more turkey in the freezer that I plan on cooking because we do like cooked turkey. And so we'll do that. Everything else is like jams, jellies, juices, peaches, a little bit of pickled stuff. I don't do pickles real well. I can do them, but they don't taste real well. And so I'll usually pick them up like these ones here. I pick up there's an Amish woman that makes them. I've got a ton of turkey broth, mandarin oranges that I did, and then most everything else is all either corn, pasta sauce, pizza sauce, stewed tomatoes, chili starters, things like that. Stuff that I can easily throw in with a pounder burger and do, I can make a quick pizza. I can make spaghetti, ziti, lasagna, all that kind of stuff. And we like that kind of stuff. So that is very convenient. This here, this next shelf is it's like canned fruit that I buy at the store, or snacks, instant potatoes, and then up top is like a couple hamburger helpers, a couple Velveeta skillet things, which will help go through burger again. And then that's all like canned chicken from the store, our condiments, and our store-bought beans, peas, corn, carrots, things like that. And then I do have another one that is my soups, my beans, and my pastas, which is over on the other side. Anyways, so that is a lot of the reason that we're going through it. My husband says that I'm a hoarder. I don't feel like I'm a hoarder. Because if it was a hoarder, I feel like it would be a mess. This is all organized. It's organized chaos. Don't get me wrong. This is a basement. I live in Michigan. It's a walkout basement, but we're in a back room where the door shuts, but my water softener is in here. My furnace is in here. But for the most part, it is the coolest room, one of the coolest rooms in the house. There is another room that is even cooler, but it floods, so it's not like water comes in it. So we don't do that. And then, so we want to be able to go through this stuff. I try not to go through it a whole lot. Like I like to buy the stuff from the store and use that stuff. I kind of think of this as like a safety net. So like it's just like it's a safety net. It really is. It makes me feel like I can help my family, give things to my family, make sure that my family is fed, cared for, makes me feel good. And so it's going to be hard for me to let it deplete that much, but I want to do the month. And I was talking to my husband about it. We've watched a few other people's videos before I decided to put this video up, and I'm doing this very late. I know. I was actually texting someone and they were asking me today if I was going to do this. And I told her, yeah, I still ain't gotten to the video. So, hey, get into the video right now. But my husband wants to do 2 months, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 2 months without going to the store. Now, we are going to go to the store for, I don't drink pop, but my husband and all the boys in this house drink pop. And so we've got two adult boys and a teenage boy. They're 19, so they're teenagers still, but so we've got the 3 boys that live here. They all drink pop. My husband drinks pop. I drink a lot of bottled water. We have well water, and while everyone will tell you well water is superior, I'm not going to debate that because I 100% have grown up with it, know that it is, feel that it is. But a couple years ago, our neighbors started fracking. Now I'm a little cautious about it. So we still do water with the well water. We still do water our animals. We still do cook with it. It has been tested. There's nothing actually wrong with it. But for my peace of mind, I still drink bottled water. My kids drink bottled water. One of my sons prefers a particular name brand of bottled water. So all the noises down here, I'm sorry. So that is going to be in there. And then bread, I can make bread, but I work in a factory, plus I have another job. My husband works 3 jobs. He works 3 jobs. He volunteers at the other one. But so we will not be doing like the homemade bread and going all in like a lot of the videos that you're watching, a lot of people that you're watching. But I am going to do kind of like meals throughout the week. Hopefully I can keep up with it. Sometimes I get like, I remember to start it and then I forget to take out the finished product and like take a video. I usually just plate it up, serve it, and it's gone. And then I'm like, oh, I should have done a video of that. But I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work very hard on that. I'm going to try it, see how it goes, especially because most of my videos are grocery hauls. Some of my farming stuff, like some of my animals, when we get animals, things like that. So I'm going to have to do something for content. And so I think I'm going to show kind of what we're doing and how we're going along with the pantry stuff. I have been on an orange and apple kick lately, so if I don't have any, I feel like I probably will go to the store to buy those things, but it'll be the basics. I mean, pop for the boys. If we don't buy it, by the 12 pack, they'll buy it. By the 20 ounce at the store, it's going to cost a lot more, and they pay for it out of their pocket, and I'm not going to make them do that. So, I mean, they still do buy pop because they work, and they still do buy it while they're at work, but like when they're at home, I don't want them to worry about that. And my husband will spend even more at work if he doesn't have it at home to bring to work. So with keeping that in mind, we're going to buy that. If we run out of milk, we definitely will buy milk. We're not real big cereal eaters, so we don't go through a whole lot of milk. Now I am raising a heifer calf right now, and I do have a cow who is hopefully bred. We do not milk her because she has beef in her. It is a beef Jersey. Nope. It is not. It is a beef brown Swiss. And then my new calf is a Jersey calf. And the Jersey calf, I am hoping to raise into a milk cow. So we're bottle feeding her a little extra longer than what we should to make her extra friendly. She has been on a halter already, and hopefully we'll get her dehorned. Our first one, Hope, she is not dehorned, and I've never had a problem with her. I can put a halter on her, I can walk her over, I can tie her up. I have milked her in the past. But my husband is not comfortable with me going into the barn by myself with this cow with horns, because if she has an attitude or she turns on me just right, because it is an animal, it is a cow, it can be a dangerous situation. We don't milk her. And we have milked her, but we give it to the pigs. So, especially like I just wanted to see if she was able to be milked. And she was, so we fed it to the pigs, which they loved. So, but hopefully with the new one, obviously that's like 2 years out. She is a calf. She is a very, like knee high. Well, actually she's about here, like to my waist. So, I mean, she's a calf, and she'll turn into a full size cow. but we have to let her get of breeding age, and then we have to breed her, and then wait for her to come into milk, and hopefully she will allow us to milk her. But we'll have to wait and see about that one. And then hopefully I'll still be doing this and be able to take you guys along. But anyways, so that is our plan. That is what the plan is. I didn't put a budget as to what I'm going to do, just because if I want to pick something else up, I'm going to allow myself to pick that extra thing up. If I want to buy salad stuff, then I'm going to buy salad stuff. As far as body care products, things like that, we are well stocked on that. Between the after Christmas sale, I did a video on that. I got a ton of shave cream, razors. I got a couple of, or like 3 different things of shampoo and conditioner, which will, and they were the big bottles. Those will definitely last us more than the 2 months. Body soap, I stocked up at Bath & Body Works on their Black Friday sale. Hand soaps, I stocked up at Bath & Body Works for one of their pre-Black Friday sales when it was like $2 and something. I bought, you're allowed to buy 24. I bought 24. That gets us through a year. I bought the body soaps that get me through a year. The boys have different kinds. They don't really care for the Bath & Body Works men's line. They don't want it to be that fragrant on them. They just stick to usually the Dove or the Old Spice. The Old Spice is pretty strong when they get out of the shower, but it seems to wear off pretty quick, so none of them have complained about that. So that is the plan. We'll go through all this. I do have like parchment paper, aluminum foil, Ziploc bags. There's makeup wipes. That's like our medicine. Like this little spot here is like my medicine area. So we've got cough drops, we've got Tylenol, things like that. Feminine products I stocked up on earlier this year, and I stocked up for enough for at least 4 months. My daughter and I have a particular brand that we like, and we saw my TJ Maxx on clearance for $2, and we bought everything that they had because they're usually $6 and something, and so it was literally like, you know, buy 3 get all of them free. Not really, but so we did stock up on that. Body lotions and deodorants are the other thing that I don't think we should have to. Deodorant might be the one thing for the boys. I'm sure one of the boys will probably run out before then, so we might have to do that, but that's not a big deal, even though they're like $6 a container of it now. But I'm not going to make them go stinky because, you know, they either got to work or they got to go to high school. Don't want stinky teenagers. So I think that is it. If you have any questions, you could always put them in the comment section. But if you like what you're watching, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, all the good stuff. And I know my hands are busy because I get nervous. Thank you. Have a good day.